Hey guys, and welcome back to Season 2 of Tekkit with Pros. Today I've made a massive thing. You may be wondering, what has he made? In the corner of the screen, in a few minutes, you're going to be able to see how I made this. But I think we should just take a look. Yep, that happened. Had a lot of, right, I'll come on to that in a second. Yeah, this took a very long time, to actually build fully. It's not furnished at all yet, but I've taken the design off of YouTube, and frankly it really makes the landscape, like, it makes it easier to see. Now, if you're wondering what the diamond thing was, that was me testing, does the EMC go down when you use an item? And it does. So that's good to know. But here it is from the inside. It's pretty good. I really like it. Got a little fencing here, but this is actually the roof there. We got a nice little view out there of the farm, of the house, and out there I'm gonna have something else probably. But yeah, I'm gonna turn that down because it's really loud. Put it to like 11. Yeah. But yeah, this took a very long time, but I think it looks bloody good. Seriously, like, oh, save a screenshot of that. But I haven't really got much else to talk about in this episode besides gathering up the wheat on this field, because there really isn't much to talk about. The only big things is that I'm gonna get one of my friends to build a windmill on this, which is gonna be sick, and it's hopefully gonna look really good. I'm gonna get the windmill like right there, just so it's like pointing just over the wheat field. But this series has been going really well. I've been getting some really good feedback from some of my friends about it. I've been getting some good feedback on the actual videos, which is really good. But yeah, this series is really, like, since restarting it, I've just been having a lot more fun with Tekkit. Like, because normally with Tekkit it'd just be sort of like, oh, make this, spawn this in, and like with this series it's making me want to play Tekkit again, which is really good. It's good when you like come back to a game after you haven't played it in a while. And you realise that it's really good and that you should play it more. Because that's what games should do. They should make you, like, because Skyrim, like, if they brought out well, my story with Skyrim, it's one of my favourite games now. But when I originally got it, it made no sense to me. So I left it there for like 3 months, and I lost it. And then I watched Clash JTM play it. I was like, holy crap, now I know what to do. I got really annoyed because I couldn't find it. But then I found it. And the wait made it that much more satisfying when I actually played it. Because then you think, oh yes, this is something I've been waiting for a long time. It's like when The Last of Us came out. Everyone was like, oh yes, it's finally out. I finally need to stop waiting and buy the game. It's like, the wait makes it better. And the same with Tekkit. Like, I hadn't played in absolutely ages, so when I then came back onto it and took another look at everything, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna restart this series just because it's quite fun. And judging by that, I seem to have taken a liking to it. Now, it may not be exactly symmetrical just because, like, my judgment is probably off, but it looks pretty good. Also, I think, because of the time we've been on, our MFE should be almost full. Yes, sweet. So in this episode, I'm going to be working on something pretty big, which is overclockers and nano armor. Now, overclocker, I have no idea how to make. Coolant, okay. So, coolant cells we get from extracting a water cell. And water cells we get from a bucket and an empty cell, or by clicking an empty cell on water. Now to make an empty cell we need tin. And to get tin we go in this chest. So there's some tin. We need about 8. Oh, nice. We need about 8 overclockers. Because that's the maximum we can put it up to. So let's just... Yep, 8 coolant. One thing about the water cells, when you extract them into coolant, they don't stack, so you do need to watch it. There we go, let's fix that sound. Yeah, but it takes a damn long time. So, in the meantime, we're also going to work on the other piece that we need, which is nano armor. Now, nano armor requires energy cells and carbon plates. So we need a metric shoot ton of coal, which we need to macerate into coal dust. Now the overclockers, what they do is got our first coolant cell. The overclockers, what they do is they'll speed this up. That's what the slots down the side are for. But yeah, so I think we have some carbon plate somewhere. We have 1. But I also need to make 4 energy crystals. So I need 8, 16, 24, 32 redstone and 4 diamonds. Nice. That's my amazing math skills right there. If this isn't 32, I'm going to kick myself. Because I'm pretty sure it's 32. Yeah, it is. Oh, what a beast. Now, we have our energy crystals. And we have our energy. Now, we just need the materials. Now, the coolant cells, I'm literally just making them for the overclockers. They aren't really that important otherwise. The only reason I have to go back and watch it is because they don't stack. Which is a real pain in the arse. But I could really do with some coal dust. Ah, I've got loads. Brilliant. So that's going to make us 6 carbon fibre, which will make us 3 carbon mesh. So in theory, we can make the boots now of the armor set. Now we've got our 3rd coolant cell, so let's look up how to make an overclocker. So what do we need? Copper cable, electric circuit, and 3 of those. So let's grab I don't think we have any electric circuits. No, but we do have enough material to make some. Now we're also going to take these with us, because these are the main materials for the, what's it called? Oh, I also got some lapis. I want to mine some lapis in the meantime with the fortune pick. Yeah, I'm looking for that. But I'm going to take that with me because it's the main component for nano armor. So we don't have any, what are they called? Thingies. So we'll do that, and then we'll do copper cable either side. That thing that came up is a frequency transmitter, which we'll get onto. But there we go, we have 1 overclocker upgrade. Now, funny story, I've never crafted one of those. I've only ever spawned them in. But this speeds up a thing. So that's going to speed up the macerator. There we go, we have 1 more carbon mesh, which we can put in the compressor. But, in theory, now we can make the nanoplate boots. There we go, nanosuit boots. Which I will charge. Now, these take an arse ton of power. You really want to have a good power source before you actually get to making those. But I don't care, to be perfectly honest. I will use what power I have. I have an almost full MFE, so I can charge these all the way up. Because that armor is really good. Like, I can just chuck all this armor in a condenser now. Because what I'm actually doing, I'm filling up my condenser with items I don't need, and then at some point I'm just gonna condense it all into something. So let's put all that in there, not the coal dust. Stick those seeds in there. Anything else we don't need? That. Simple. So let's head down. God, that house looks so good. I am going to be moving into that. This is going to be my base, and that's going to be my home over there. This is going to be completely set up for basing. if you understand what I mean. But we need more copper cable. So we need a bunch of rubber and a bunch of copper. Now this episode is going to be really based on crafting, so if you don't like the crafting element of Tekkit, you just don't watch this, basically. Because it's just going to be really heavy, like, crafting things, not really placing much, and just making an armor set. So if that's not really your style, I'd turn the video off now. There might be some ranting, but I really can't promise a very action-filled episode. Yeah, just saying. So, let's put all that in there. Let's put the redstone either side. I need any refined iron that I've got. Now, I don't have much, so this is going to be a piss take. Coolant cell, we only have one more in there. So let's split these up. There we go. So how's everyone's day been? I've just got back from school, which I normally do after I record the moment I record these. There we go, Nano suit boots. We're only at episode 5 and we already have nano armor. This is sick. Yeah, I've just got back from school. I hate school so much. Today we had to, in our English lesson, we had to make magazines. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever made a magazine with a bunch of incompetent pricks, but it's not fun. Seriously, it's really hellish. Like, I had the most incompetent people in my team, because my teacher just pairs me with all the retards. Like, I was with one of my friends, but, like, my teacher just pairs me with all the retards. Because she's like, oh, you gotta be nice to them. I'm like, no, I don't. They're retards. Like, not retarded as in, like, they've got something wrong with them. Retarded just, like, they are retards. Ugh, just ridiculous. But now this macerator is going really quickly, so we've got a good supply of coal dust coming in. Between episodes, I said I was going to upgrade our solar panel system. I just really haven't had time because yesterday I had to get straight onto doing my English project, which went pretty well. I think it went better. It went worse than it could have. So I'm gonna put them in there quickly because the macerator doesn't take that long. But I want to get these done so I can get more. But there we go. So we got another carbon plate. But if you want to know the house build details, I think it's Sips, Shin that I watched to build a house like this. It's basically a replica, just by looking at a picture, and yeah, I think it's pretty similar. I'm pretty sure it was Shin on his Feed the World series. I can't be sure though. Someone will have to correct me in the comments. There we go, let's put them back in there. So in theory now we can make two more overclockers because they require 3 and we have 6 here now. Coolant cells are also used for nuclear reactors in Tekkit, which is sort of why they don't stack because the nuclear reactor setups are really horrible. And there we go, so there's our 2 more overclockers. So should we put them in the macerator too, just to completely beast it? Now this is getting a good supply of power, but I'm going to sleep just so we've got more of an income. Now the map starting to look really good. I really want to fill this area with stuff on my map. Because like over that way, that way we haven't really got much. Now that house is filling that gap, it really makes it look good. Right, so what now? We just need the nano armor. So we're just waiting on this to be a bit quicker, and then we'll be good. So this is going to make us this is a really lengthy process making this armor, just because it takes so long to get the actual coal dust macerated and enough carbon fiber, enough carbon mesh to actually build the damn armor. But it's effort that's worth it. Because if you want the best armor in the game, which is quantum, you need to build this first. Which is bitchy. I know, but also, alright, this is something I need to come on to. the nano armor, they each have special traits. Wait, is it? No, I think that's the quantum armor that has special traits. But you craft that into quantum suit with iridium, rubber boots, lapotron crystal. Iridium is iridium ore, which is fucking UU matter. It's far off what we're at the moment, basically. But we'll get to quantum armor at some point in this series. It just depends on how quickly the series grows. Like, if the series just really shoots up in views suddenly, I'll get these recorded quicker and I'll put them higher priority on my upload schedule. But really, it's just like a matter of getting time like out of school. Like, I've got a weekend now, and someone in school told me that it would look better like this, so I decided to change it. It does look better. I said it would look better like that. But there we go. So one more carbon mesh. We'll stick this into the compressor. Grab this out. So we need one more, and then we'll have the quantum suit body armor, which is great. Now I want to put one overclocker in this momentarily. Get that done quick. Sweet. I'm gonna keep chopping and changing where these are. But between episodes, I'll probably just like grab like a full stack of overclockers. Oh, but there we go. We have our nanosuit body armor. Let's charge this. Now, what the nanosuit body armor does, it lets you not take any hits. All the hit damage that you get goes directly onto the armor's damage rating. So you don't take any damage, which is great. Now, what was I getting? Coal. That's what I was getting because the macerator's run out. Yeah, but between episodes, I'll just grab like a full stack of overclockers. Just because I'll have more time when I'm not recording and I don't have to worry about the lag. And commentating is the main thing. Like, actually doing the commentary at the same time. Like, because you'd be surprised. Doing commentary is like... Because you've got to play the game and I need to be like into the game, but I also need to be talking to you guys. So, because I like get distracted really easily, so like doing YouTube really isn't a thing that I should do. Oh, I can switch where the FPS is shown. Well, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. It's with F6 apparently, according to Fraps. That's cool. But yeah, I want to get another macerator going on this block, just so we can macerate things a bit quicker. But it's not really high priority. So let's grab that out. What else do we need? We need the helmet and the leggings. If I spread these out, is it quicker? Oh, it is. So while that's there, I might work on furnishing this new house. So when I want to put my bed in there, up in the top. I want to put my bed up the top. Now the roof was a bitch to make. I think there's a bit of footage that would have come up about my roof. I'll probably like... If there was footage, you'll be seeing it right now on the screen while I'm talking, fully on the screen. It was so bitchy, like, I couldn't, because the picture was really vague, because my internet was down. I only had a picture that I have on my computer of a print screen I took. So it was a really vague idea that I had of the house, so I didn't really know how to build it. But I think it turned out alright, considering I only had like a vague, like, 8 megapixel picture. It's like, yeah, I think it went alright. But let's, I've just noticed I have this wheat still in my inventory. Let's craft it all into bread, because then we can put ourselves back into, not peaceful mode. Sweet, because food was our only issue, when we played on hard. Christ, they're already grown, Jesus. But now we've got loads of food, so that's not a problem anymore. Now is this recharging? I think the nano armor is really gonna like drain my resources on the way of power for a little while. It's just gonna take a while for my one solar array to catch up, basically. Right, so after this one we should have enough for the what are we making? Helmet. Now for the helmet we need I think it's glass. Oh, that's something I want to make later. Mining laser. Yeah, so it's one of those and some glass. So 1, 2, 3, that. Now, one thing that I think would be cool for Minecraft, if you were close to a crafting recipe, like, so if I had that, it'd be grayed out there. You wouldn't be able to click it out, but it was there. Like, because now it's like that. But if it was like that, it would say, oh, you're getting there. So, like, you know if you're somewhat getting a crafting recipe right, or if you're just completely ballsing it up. Yeah. So I'll put the head in there. Wow, this is really macerating quite quickly. So, in theory, we need 7 times 2 times 4. So, 14, 28, 56. So, we need 56 coal dust for the legs. Right. If my maths is right there, someone tell me in the comments. Jesus Christ. I'm relying on you to tell me that, James. You got to tell me at school if you're seeing this video. You got to tell me on Monday. Because it's the weekend. Well, it's Friday night. It's Friday night at the moment. And yeah, I'm just sitting at home because I've just got off school. I've had a really long week. The week's gone really, like, quickly, but it's still been, like, a week with a lot of things that happened. I need 5 more of these, and I'll have my full set of armour. And that'll do the episode. Yes, we've got our crown, which looks sick. I've moved my FPS again. There we go. It looks sick. Zoom in. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just took that for the thumbnail. Yeah. So there we go. 10 more. Now, what's everyone been up to? I've got home. My sister was watching this very strange documentary. Not documentary, film. It was called The Pregnancy Pact. My god, it is so weird. Like, it's these girls like my age, so like 14, 15, who made this pact when they were younger. That, when they were all in high school, they would all get pregnant at the same time. So their kids could grow up together. And they would, like, sleep around until they could get pregnant. It's such a weird film. Like, because the girl gets pregnant, and then there's a massive, like, news report and everything on it. It's like, what? This film is retarded. You go and watch it, though. It's quite a good film. It's a 2010 film, so it's quite old. It's 3 years old. But it's a good film. It's like, I didn't not want to watch it. Like, I was watching it with my sister. But, like, it wasn't one of those films where it's like, oh, I can't be asked to watch this. It was good. It was a alright film. Oh, come on. There we go. A little glitch with these. You can, like, go like that and it really, like, speeds it up or something. I don't know how it works. But there we go. So there we go. We have our final piece of the puzzle. I think. There we go. So let's make a raw carbon mesh. Let's do that. Let's put them all in there so it goes really quick. There we go. We have a carbon plate. Press on here. Use our last carbon plate. Nano suit leggings. Wait for them to charge. And they're charged. Put them on. Oh yeah. Full suit of nano armor. Nice. This series is really taking shape, guys. I've got my nano armor up. I've got my massive freaking house. Now, the last thing to do this episode, before I round it off, is build a certain structure that will get us ready for the next episode. Now, judging by what I'm putting in my inventory, you can probably take a guess of what we're going to be doing next episode. We are going to be heading into the depths of hell, also known in this as the Nether. God, smash obsidian quickly. Yeah, we're going to be heading to the Nether, because I need glowstone to move on in equivalent exchange. That's the only reason. Right, so we got our flint now. We need a piece of iron. Iron up the top right, and flint and steel. Where we're going to put our portal, where do you think? Right up on the top of that hill. So, let's get up there. Almost done of the hike. Okay. So up here, we're going to place our nether portal. Into the depths of hell we will go next episode. Oh, this is a big milestone, guys. Okay. Sorry, having one piece is going to annoy me. There we go. Light it. And I guess, guys, next episode we're going to be heading into the depths of the nether. Now, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of Tekkit with Pros, where we're going to be heading into the depths of the nether. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye!